What's going on, everybody? C4 here, and welcome to episode 9 of The Replacements as we get ready for week number 1 and 2. Open the season. Very, very nervous. We had a competitive preseason, and judging from what you guys want to see in terms of gameplay for this series, we're going to do a mix of me playing and a mix of sim to try and keep it as realistic as possible as our, 44 overall team tries to be competitive here as we go through the ups and downs of being the replacement. So let's just sit right up here, get officially into week number 1, and with our strong showing in the preseason, like I said, we are continually looking and scouring and looking at the old portal there to try and find a way to improve our team. And when we look at our team right now, our roster, I think defensively, especially when, I'm out there calling the plays, I'm out there trying to execute, I feel pretty confident. We saw a very high number of turnovers, especially in the secondary. Ifo Ekpreolamu, I'm a goddamn god with them. I think we had 3 or 4 picks throughout the preseason. We see, Sean Oakman up the middle. Even if he's, going up against guards and centers, or you haven't put him outside defensive end, we're able to get a lot of pressure there with him. We saw some good linebacking play from Rolando McClain, and obviously in that sim for the final preseason game from Chris Borland. But I just feel like we need more playmakers. So as we enter week number 1, we still had, going into this week, 7 available spots on the roster. We're now down to 6, as I need to introduce to you our new wide receiver 1 question mark with potential.
Harvin, the Vikings at midfield on first down. And Favre to throw. Unbelievable protection. Throws into traffic, the catch made by Harvin. He cuts it back the other way and into the end zone. Touchdown, Percy Harvin.
Percy Harvin. We are very excited to bring back Percy Harvin. Me, as a Florida Gator fan, one of the most dynamic playmakers I've ever seen in college football. He was the 2009 Offensive Rookie of the Year in the National Football League. Has struggled with, I think it was migraines and stuff like that. And when, he came in as a tryout, he already had a job lined up to be a member of the coaching staff for the Florida Gators. But we said, hey, not so fast. You have that leadership quality. You have those abilities, that big playmaking ability, obviously. But you also have that playoff experience that we kind of need right now on the outside. So bringing in Percy Harvin, 30 years old, has a tremendous skill set. You got 92 acceleration. You got good catching stats. Obviously, they've regressed a little bit from being out of the league, but nothing too bad. I mean, he might have a chance to be our first 70 overall player if we can get him the ball. But at 94 agility, you got 90 jumping. Secondary attributes are off the chain. Put the ball in his hands. The yards after the catch ability is outstanding. 97 ball carrier vision, 81 carrying, 92 elusiveness, 78 trucking, 76 break tackle, 91 juke, 89 spin move. We got good kick returning to challenge there with the likes of Brandon Banks for our starting kick returner. There's a lot to be excited about, and there's a chance. I mean, if we can't get it working, if Teron Beckham, who right now is our assumed starter running back, I mean, Percy Harvin has those abilities and traits that could make him an attractive running back. But for right now, we got Colin Kaepernick, who had an outstanding final game in the preseason, getting a dynamic playmaker like Percy Harvin to pair up there with Dorial Green Beckham, with Stedman Bailey, Duron Carter. We got Dockery and Ryan Broyles right now. I'm excited, man. I am excited to get everything kicked off here. So we have a home opener at FedEx Field. We have no idea what the turnout's going to be. Have the fans completely given up on the Redskins? I mean, the preseason looked all right, but I mean, there's only so much that the excitement of seeing a Colin Kaepernick back in the National Football League, seeing the excitement of Tim Tebow playing at tight end, seeing the excitement of Greg Oden and BJ Rogers, Sean Oakman. There's only so much that's going to do. Is that going to maintain? I don't know, but we got this exciting matchup here against the Chicago Bears. A quick look at the Bears roster, because you got to remember, we are into year number 2, so they've already had a draft and free agency period. I don't think a whole lot has changed. Obviously, Khalil Mack is absolutely terrifying. They still got Trubisky there. Cohen has definitely taken over as the lead back. That is going to be very tough for our guys to go out there and tackle him in space. Offensive line is very strong. It's going to be tough for us to break up blocks. And, one of the most feared defenses in the league. What do they got? They got Jeffrey Simmons, was their first-round draft pick from Mississippi State in there. I don't necessarily know if that's a scheme fit. You got Roquan Smith, Leonard Floyd, tremendous linebacking core, tremendous front seven. Somehow they got Levi Wallace from the Buffalo Bills, who was an emerging star corner. Obviously, Eddie Jackson, Amos. They got an elite safety pairing. This is not, we couldn't have asked for a more difficult matchup here in week number 1. But yay, let's get after it. All right, opening drive. We actually have a chance to get off the field. 3rd and 5. They've run back-to-back inside runs for Tariq Cohen, which is definitely never going to be ideal. But tough contested catch from Allen Robinson. Keeps the drive going. Oh, let's go. Oh, jump. Oh, 40. You had the pick there. All right, 3rd and 9. Oh, we let them off the hook there. That should have been an interception. I mean, somewhat limited athletes, but you had the jump. That was a massive overthrow from Mr. Biscuit himself. A 3rd and 9. Let's get a big old shot open, and almost another interception dropped by the safety again. 4th and 9, though. We get off the field. All right, faced with a 3rd and 5, we want to get the ball in Percy Harvin's hands, as he is definitely our most dynamic playmaker, as well as the chemistry between Kaepernick and Tebow. That's starting to show up. Let's go. Percy Harvin, wide open across the middle, makes the grab, fights off a tackle from Roquan Smith, gain of 14. Set it with another 3rd and 11. I'm actually kind of thinking in the back of my mind, should we have the preseason approach where we just don't punt? Maybe that's an advantage we have going for us. We'll have to wait and see the down and distance, but see if we can get out of the pocket here. Just dumps it off to Mr. Shoelace, Denard Robinson, setting up a very manageable 4th and 3. Oh, we're going for it. 4th and 3, we're going to go for it right away. We got Percy Harvin on the slant. I'm already going to be looking that way. Also, Shoelace out the backfield does have good catching ability. So let's go. Oh, right there. Percy Harvin, lead him. He makes the grab, moves the chains. Looks like he's wearing a goddamn Florida Gators jersey right now. The Gator ties. Maybe Tim Tebow and Harvin there are, they're playing off each other. Their chemistry and morale is at an all-time high. All right, a 3rd and 10. Gonna go with a simple verts because we don't have a lot of refined route runners on the team. I'll have Percy Harvin actually run a slant here. We are in field goal range, so I will take the points. We'll send out destroying if need be. Oh, let's go right there. Percy Harvin wide open. Good, clean pocket. Not bad for an offensive line that's overall probably averages like 60. Probably a 60 overall, holding up very well against a very good front 7 in the Chicago Bears. But Percy Harvin, man, dialing back the clock. No migraines today. Go with a pass here. Boom, right open. Wide open, number 81, Dorial Green Beckham. And just like that, somehow, someway, the replacements are leading what would you think is a Super Bowl contending Chicago Bears team 7-zip. The football world is in shock, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, booth review. They're going to screw us. Oh, they didn't. They didn't. 1st and goal, try and have a flashback to the Toronto Huskies defense where we bend but didn't break. We're going to try to use Chris Borland here, our most talented linebacker. Doesn't blitz effectively, and just like that, Jordan Howard. Oh, the disrespect to do whatever that is. Greg Oden, you stupid idiot. That was a 1st down. Oh, look at that, wide open. Makes the easy pass to Dorial Green Beckham. Man, he's looking rejuvenated. A motivated DGB could be scary for the rest of the league. Oh, right across the middle. Jump ball and DGB snags it. Let's go, grown man football. All right, we got a 3rd and 2 here on the 6. I might actually take the points here if we can't convert this, but who are we kidding? We're going to convert this. We got DGB and Percy Harvin on the outside. We're going to scramble outside the pocket. No one wants... okay, that didn't really work out so well. No one wanted to break off their routes. I guess that's what happens when you have an average route running overall of probably 58. So comes destroying to make it a 3-point lead at half, we hope. Oh, let's go! A terrible pass from Mitchell Trubisky picked off by Luchez Purifoy. 20 seconds to go. I think we're in scoring range right now. What a garbage throw from... What are you doing? Trying to force it into Shaheen. Had that red like a book. Let's see. Did you get both feet in? I don't know. All right, for 44 yards, destroying. It's up, and it is good. A 6-point lead over one of the top teams in the NFC. The replacements 13, Bears 7 at half. And it's up, and it might just be good. It is good. 55 yards, Donald De La Haye to extend the lead 16-7. Oh my God. I'm not even, what is this? Why is Trubisky the worst quarter? That's not even user pick. He's throwing it to my guys. Huge interception from Senquez Golson. 3rd and 7. Kaepernick airs it out for DGB. Didn't have enough juice. Fuller got it. But whatever, it's glorified punt. And I mean, let's be honest. This is Mitchell Trubisky throwing the game as much as it is us winning it. But big 4th and 12 here. Get off the field. We can kill the clock out and pretty much end all doubt. He goes deep. Oh my God, we got cheesed. What a catch from AR-15 Allen Robinson. Are you kidding me? You got to get in there. Look at that. Trubisky had a clean pocket, floats it in. One-handed catch from Allen Robinson. You hate to see it. 4th and goal on the 1. We made a very good stand. It's a long one. It's more like 4th and goal on the 2. They're going to kick the field goal. Is this Parkey? He's shaking. He's getting glimpses of that NFC divisional game against the Eagles. Okay. Or wild card game it was. All right. Up 6. Are they going to kick it onside or are they going to go for it? All right. We got this. Let's kill the clock. 3rd and 10. We're just going to make them burn their timeouts. I think I'm actually even going to go for it on 4th down because I don't think they could score a touchdown on us. Outside of a highlight reel catch. Oh, come on. Oh, very close. Outside of that highlight reel. Let's, okay. Seashells by the seashore. Outside of that highlight reel catch from AR-15, they have not moved the ball. So, knowing that they need some, I'm not going to punt it and shank it or have a chance of being blocked. My punter has a 5 IQ. We're going to run it here. Get the draw. Oh, we got it! Got him to beat with the draw play. That should be it. With the balls. The never say die, just all-in attitude. I think we just won it by going for it on 4th and 5 with the game on the line. And just like that, in the first game of the replacements, victory formation, 16-10. Like, Matt Nagy should most likely get fired after this opportunity. At the bare minimum, Mitchell Trubisky is getting benched. As much as I like the gumption of our team, especially on that 4th and 5 to get it with Shoelace, and, you know, obviously the newcomer Percy Harvin having an excellent game, you have to just, this is Trubisky throwing away. Both those interceptions, absolutely unacceptable from a National Football League starting quarterback. Walked into a sack. That's a huge one. That is a huge win, not only just for all of the doubters, but for bringing and acquiring and attracting more talented, higher priority free agents to come and join our team. Pretty much any top dog that's not a member of the NFLPA got to have their eyes right now on the replacements in Washington. Looking at the stats on the day, our defense played very, very well. Colin Kaepernick, not bad. 151 yards, a touchdown, and that pick was pretty much a glorified punt anyways. Run the ball, Teron Beckham, 65 yards, not terrible. Obviously, biggest play of the day went on that Denard Robinson 4th and 5 run, which he got pretty much. What was the longest run? 17. We needed 5 to close the game out. He gave us 17. Percy Harvin, 4 for 57. DGB, 3 for 54, and a touchdown. Defensively, we had 5 tackles from Cody Pruitt. We had a sack from IK Ekenpali, which was pretty much Mitchell Trubisky walking into it. And 2 picks on the day, Luchez Purifoy and Senquez Golston. Both these guys who, in my opinion, have the talent to at least be and challenge for a final 53-man spot in the NFL right now. And we're just very lucky to have them on our roster. So, who says fairy tales don't come true? The Washington Redskins, the replacements in the season opener, defeat the Chicago Bears 16-10. Incredible. Look at this, fresh off the tail of a victory. We got 2 skill points. First up, we got Ronald Ollie at defensive tackle. Pretty much at his point where we just got to go for highest overall. Look at that, he gets a +2. +4 block shed, huge for Ronald Ollie. You have to think, looking at our team, might have as much upside as anyone else. And we got that +1 skill point, obviously from that interception from Purifoy, which brings him up to a 65 overall. So game 2 of our doubleheader. This will be a play the moments where we don't actually get to play any of the moments to kind of make it, like I said, keep that aspect of realism. We got that insane upset. And then let's be honest, if you look at this roster in real life, there's a chance that if a team plays as bad as the Chicago Bears offense did in particular, that they could plausibly win. So with the upset heard around the world, we follow it up going up against Matt Patricia's undefeated through 1 week Detroit Lions. Taking a quick look, a scouting report of the Detroit Lions roster. It's not really, don't really need to look at their regular season stats through 1 week. Obviously, they got Stafford there. Kerryon Johnson's emerging as a nice running back. Same with Kenny Golladay as a legit wide receiver. They got Noah Fant, who, for those of you that just watched that goddamn Green Bay Packers realistic rebuild, is incredibly overpowered. Offensive line is pretty decent. Defensive line, Deshaun Hands, an emerging star there for them. They also got Clelin Ferrell from Clemson. They got, obviously, Snacks Harrison, one of the best run-stuffing defensive lines. Linebacking core's all right. Secondary, I think they got one of the best corners, top 3 corner, in my opinion, in the National Football League in Darius Slay. Big play Slay. Outside of that, though, I mean, the safety tandem's a little bit older. Special teams is what it is. So, you know, if we can beat the Bears, we definitely can compete and have a chance at beating the Detroit Lions here in week number 2. Let's get it. All right, welcome, everybody, to the second game of our doubleheader, week 2. Hosting the Detroit Lions. We're just going to have this go as at a somewhat normal pace here, as we have Teron Beckham here, already faced with a 3rd and 9, and Colin Kaepernick connects for 21 yards with Deron Carter. Penalty against Barrett Jones there. Teron Beckham trying his best to establish the run. Percy Harvin getting involved. And on 3rd and 8, Deron Carter. Look at that combination working really, really well, as we are moving the ball against these Detroit Lions. Seemingly at ease. Another 3rd and long, and Colin Kaepernick had to throw the ball away, so it is a field goal attempt here from Anthony De La Haye, and it's good. Anthony, I call him destroying. We'll just call him destroying. Connects to give the Redskins, the replacements, a 3-0 lead. Great run stuff there at TFL on the play, but Kenny Golladay with an 11-yard reception makes it that much more manageable, and he is heating up on our secondary. I'm pretty much prepared for our defense to get the living crap kicked out of them. It's Hakeem Butler, the rookie of Iowa State, gets the big-time touchdown, and our defense is kind of undermanned when we talk about it. I mean, we don't have big corners, and the fact that Galladay's like 6'3", 6'4", and then you got Hakeem Butler 6'6". It's I don't know, man. This got to get ugly. 3rd and 23, Colin Kaepernick throws it away, so kudos to the defense there. But hey, a nice punt, 43 yards from Joey Julius. When I was punting with him in the preseason, he was getting about negative yards every single play. 3rd and 7, he gets Hakeem Butler. We have 4th and 2, they punt it, so at least our defense got a nice stop there, and we're trying our best to keep some sort of balance to the offense, as Teron Beckham is pounding the rock there a little bit, but Snacks Harrison gets in for a sack. Like, I don't know why we're running it there, and we try to go Deron Carter, which has worked a couple other times on 3rd down. But, oh my God, a 65-yard punt from Joey Julius. Joey Julius is a god in this little super sim. Because, well, like I said, I'm not even going to lie. When I was trying to punt with him, we were getting 10 yards a punt. If not, they were getting blocks right away because, for whatever reason, he struggled with the snap every single time. But it's only a matter of time till Detroit, as long as they realize that they can just kill us on the outside and not try to force the run, they're going to have some good plays. And there we go, interception by Lucius Purifoy. His 2nd pick in as many weeks. Stafford with the blown play. Love it. And then we do absolutely nothing and have to punt it away. They didn't say he had like a 60-yard reception, though, or interception return. That's kind of annoying. But hey, we got another turnover on defense. I like to see that fight from our squad. Maybe they'll make Matt Stafford a little more hesitant to just try to chuck it up to his big-bodied wide receivers. As we're going to come in here. Actually, I don't really want to come in. You know what? You got to stay with the moment. You got to let the sim just do its thing. Even though I'm tempted, even though I'm a little bit hype that we were able to get that interception, you got to let them do their thing. You got to let them be themselves. As Kerryon Johnson goes in for an 8-yard rushing touchdown. Ugh. Not great. All right, our offense needs to get it going. I don't know if Kaepernick needs to get it. And then Quandre Diggs picks off Colin Kaepernick for 60-some yards. What God, I assume that was just a deep ball or something. Kerryon Johnson pounds it in for his 2nd touchdown in about 1 minute. All right, let's go. Maybe run it a little bit. 5-yard penalty against Stanley Bryant. Colin Kaepernick has not looked good at all here today. Just running it, and then we have to punt it off. Oh, this is probably what it's going to be more often than not when we are simming. All right. We'll give it to the half, and then we'll just pick it up because, I mean, this one here is pretty much over. I mean, Detroit scores even a field goal. I don't see any way that our offense is going to be able to put those points up on the board. And Hakeem Butler is just torching us on the outside right now. And come on, defense, hold him. Hold him. There we go. Bend but didn't break. Hold him to a field goal attempt. 19 yards from Matt Prater. We got 41 seconds left to go in the first half. let's see something here from the offense. As Colin Kaepernick is not playing particularly well. And all right, let's just go fast, see what we can do. We got touchdown. Hey, we did get a TD. We got a tutty. But Detroit is just wiping the floor. This is what's going to happen. This is the balance that we're going to need because, you know, if I played every game, we'd probably, I'm a Madden god, okay? I'm pretty much a pro player. So that is not hot fire. Hopefully we did enough and get enough clout from all these available free agents in that Chicago Bears victory to get a couple more people to sign, because obviously this 45-10 defeat at home to the Detroit Lions is not looking pretty. Stafford went on 3 touchdowns on the day to 1 interception. We had 0 passing attack. Running the ball, Kerryon Johnson probably got player of the week. 25 carries, 145 yards, 3 touchdowns. Teron Beckham had 33 yards. Kenny Galladay, 7 catches for 83 yards and a tutty. Hakeem Butler, 6 catches, 81 yards and another tutty. Jerron Carter had a couple big plays, 3 catches, 81 yards and a touchdown. Percy Harvin got 3 catches. On the defensive side, Willie Williams had 8 tackles. Luchez Parafoy led the team with 11 as well as that interception. Did we get any sacks? We didn't get any sacks. We had that 1 turnover. Other than that, a couple TFLs, Ronald Ollie, Sean Oakman. But this is not a hot game to finish out the episode. But 1-1. Hey, 1-1 through the first 2 weeks of the season. I'm sure, like many of you, I thought we'd be 0-2 clearly, but getting that huge victory over the Chicago Bears is at least something. So thank you guys for watching the beginning of the regular season. I believe it's episode 9 of the replacements. As always, keep your rumors coming in the comment section below, and I'd like to get feedback on how this video was presented. Do you like this? Me playing one of the games and then super steaming the other? Hopefully you do. And that'll do it for me today, guys. Thank you for watching. As always, subscribe if it's your first time stopping by. Trust me, this series is just getting its wheels under itself. There's going to be a lot more madness throughout this regular season. Smash the like button if you enjoy. Let's see if we can break 600 likes, 700 likes. We'll go 600 likes on today's video. And I'll catch you back here in a couple more days for another episode of The Replacements. Peace out, guys.
Money I'm spending, I'm out and I'm shopping. You talking that shit, well you talking and talking. Look at my options, look at me dropping. Ass in the game, like who are you stopping? Not me, not me, not never. Not me, not me, not never. Not me, not me, not never. I'm way too clever. Look at the kid, Mr. Consistent, I'm doing it big. Wait